Hey Libra, welcome to Black Star Tarot. It is a pleasure to be reading for you guys. This is your February 2023 love reading. Let's see what we got for Libra in love, commitment, partnerships, and all that jazz. Ooh, pardon y'all. I had a little bit of a belch there. I don't think you heard it, but just in case you did, excuse me. All right, messages, spirit, for Libra and love. What do we have here? I want some good stuff. I'm tired of all this drama, y'all. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Messages for Libra and love. Okay. All right, guys. So all right, it is what it is, right? So we got the Hierophant and we have the World. All right, so we wrapping something up here. For some of you, could be wrapping up marriage, a close commitment. The Hierophant in this reading, because it's a love reading, is going to represent basically partnerships, relationships, connections, commitments to someone else. And the World card, this is a cycle wrapping up. This is the end of something, and always with the ending, there is a beginning. Something new coming in. So let's see what's ending here. This could be a marriage ending. This could be a commitment ending. You could be wrapping up a cycle with, you know, those good old twin flame, soulmate kind of a things, or just a relationship with somebody. But the heck with what I think. Let's see what the Oracle cards have to say, Libra, about what is going on. Let's see why the Hierophant and the World are showing up in your reading this evening. So I do feel like you guys are moving forward from some type of connection here. I'm just saying. I do feel like something is wrapping up. I feel like you guys have come to a decision about something, and you have decided, Libra, to put something to rest. So let's see here. All right. Alrighty here. All right. Messages for Libra. Let's get a few of them, huh? Let's get a nice row. All right, that's enough. Okay, so what do we have here? We have perspective. We have ecstasy. We have intuition. We have beauty. Ooh, I like beauty. We have hopelessness. Oh, you got a lot. Oh, hold on here. I was expecting all of these. Let's make some room here, Libra. We have open heart, abandon, running, and pride. So this is a lot, Libra. Let's just keep it real, right? This is a lot. So, I gotta clear some space here for some of this because I feel cluttered. So, Libra, this is the grand finale. Okay, something is wrapping up here, and I'm sure you guys know exactly what this is. So I feel an energy here where you've come to the realization that you are basically better off without someone. I feel like you've cleared up your headspace here. I feel like you're no longer chasing thrills and just out having a good time. I feel like you have decided that it is time to leave something behind here. So, with that being said, there is something in my teeth, right? I'm trying to lead it out, and it's not coming out. But something inside of you, Libra, is moving you out of a place of hopelessness and despair. I feel like this new cycle that is heading in for you is going to bring out the best in you. And whatever you're abandoning, whatever you've walked away from, whatever this is that you've separated yourself from, that you have made almost invisible to you, I feel like part of this is, you come into the realization that, I gotta let this go. But I don't know, the word invisible, it's kind of like running through my mind. But I feel like for some of you, you have literally not walked away from somebody, Libra, but you are running away from somebody because you got the running card here. And I feel like you're running possibly away from somebody who is very egotistical. You know, someone that is really stubborn, and someone who has kind of, you know, I don't know, I feel like they kind of dim the light in you. But I feel like you have, there's a closure. Fuck it, right? That's what this is. There's a closure here. You've left someone behind. You've ghosted yourself from this person, or you're slowly disappearing from this person. Maybe you're slow walking this person away. If you haven't all out just expressed to them like, yo, this is over, it's a wrap. You know, if this is a marriage, whether you've expressed it to this person, this marriage is over, or you're just trying to gradually walk this person through this. Because I feel like for some of you, whoever you're leaving behind, you know, it could possibly leave them in a space of, you know, of despair. It's not funny, but despair or falling apart. And if this isn't you, then just switch the roles, right? But I feel like you walking away, following your intuition, is going to bring you in some good time. It's going to bring back some excitement into your life, Libra. So there is a farewell to whoever it is that you're walking away from. I feel like this person, you know, I don't know, like I just feel like vulnerability, you know, for some reason with this open heart here. I feel like for some of you, this is someone could be pouring their heart out to you, Libra. Okay. And I feel like you may feel sorry for them. You may feel bad for them. Like you may feel bad that this person is falling apart. But I feel like you're doing what you have to do for you. Whoever you're disappearing from, walking away from, you know, just, you know, leaving feeling hopeless and alone, is you're not doing it, you know, to necessarily be a nasty person. You're doing it because it's just healthier for you. I feel like it's just time. Like there's an energy of you needing a fresh start here with the World card here. You know, this, you know, I kind of feel like this has just been in your reading, Libra, you know, for quite some time. You know, looking at a commitment from a different perspective, and kind of, you know, saying like, you know, I think I'll be happier, you know, with someone else, or happier by myself, or happier, you know, in a new space. I just feel like you feel like, you know, you'll be better off, like wherever it is that wherever you're going is to a place where there is some type of fulfillment for you. So let's just see what else is here. I don't think I can say this, you know, there's no point in saying this over and over again, but you know, you're leaving someone, you've abandoned someone, or, and I don't even want to call it abandonment. I just feel like, you know, you've, like I said, you've said your farewells, and you're wrapping up, you know, a cycle here with someone. And honestly, I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like it's about time. I don't know why I feel that way, but that's just how I feel. Which deck do I want, Libra? So many choices. I don't know. I feel like whoever you're leaving behind feels like you're, I don't know, I feel like they're making you feel, Libra, like you're treating them like crap. You know, I feel like this is what they're saying to you, like, you know, why are you treating me this way? I don't deserve this. Like, why, you know, what did I do to you? What is it about me that, you know, you don't like, Libra? I just feel like this is what somebody, like, that's the heart song that, you know, someone is singing to you right now. Like, you know, why are you doing this to me? Why don't you love me? You know, why are you, I don't know, I just feel like they're hopeless. All right, that's how I feel. All right, moving on. What else do we have here for Libra? All right. Oh, shit. So you got to chalk it up. Maybe this is what you're saying to this person. Like, look, I understand that you love me, you know, but you're going to have to chalk this up. You got free spirit. Yeah, that's what you want. You want to be a free spirit now. You're kind of over this. You're kind of over this. And you got appreciation. That's interesting that appreciation came out, because I kind of feel like this is part of that conversation. I feel like, you know, maybe this person has done a lot for you. And I feel like you are definitely appreciative of the experiences that you've had with them. Maybe they've helped you through some things or with some things. And I feel like, you know, you are appreciative, and that you have, you know, learned a lot, and that you did love this person. There's a rainbow, you know, in this card, and that may be significant to you, Libra, in some way, shape, or form. But I do feel like, you know, you've learned a lot. But unfortunately, these crayons, I mean, it's just chalk is rainbow colored too. And there's rainbow here with this appreciation. Again, there's a new beginning here. It's a fresh start. There's a new beginning. Rainbows. Oh my God. Y'all ain't even playing with y'all. Now look down again. There's a rainbow in this card. So rainbows are definitely significant to you, Libra, in some way, shape, or form. There's a rainbow in this card. And these crayons are the color of a rainbow. So however that may resonate with you, you got 3 cards in a row that has the color of a rainbow. But again, as I was saying, I do feel like, you know, you may have expressed to this person that, look, I appreciate everything that you've done for me. Unfortunately, it's time for me to go. You know, I feel like that is the energy that is here right now. I feel like you're open to something new. You know, that you're, I don't know, I just feel like energy of single. You being single, maybe opening yourself up to some new experiences here. Yeah, somebody's desperate. Somebody's holding on to you too, Libra. Somebody's holding on. I mean, clenched, right? Clenched. It's like, oh, I don't want to let you go, Libra. No, Libra, no. So you got desperate. You got axe to grind. And you also have here temptation. So, Libra, I kind of feel like whoever this is really sticking it in, right? They're really coming at you on an emotional level. I mean, they probably could be working really hard to maybe even to get you change your mind. And for some of you, you're tempted to. You're tempted to. But I feel like there's just too many daggone differences right now. You guys aren't just, you're not in alignment, you know, with someone right now, Libra, and it is difficult for you. But this person's not, I don't know, I was gonna say not giving up, but this is making it hard for you. Oh man, like, yeah, remember I said there was differences? Yeah, you got polar opposites, you know, and you also have time out. So you are separated from this person. You're no longer with this person. You guys are eons apart right now. And although you may be tempted, you know, to maybe try to work with this person, or maybe you're just hanging in there with this person for now until this person is able to get their emotional state in check. But I don't know, I feel like whatever you may have had in common is just not there anymore. I felt like differences earlier, and as soon as I'm thinking that, polar opposites come out. Right, there is differences between the two of you when it comes to how you feel. That's the first, you know, opposite I feel that is coming in for you guys. And I also feel like you had to set boundaries with this person. You have to set boundaries with this person, because if you don't, I feel like, you know, I don't know. You ever like persistence? You ever heard like persistence? What is it called? Persistence works, maybe something like that, where a person will keep coming at you, and eventually you just like, fine. You know, when in fact, you know, you don't even want to be bothered, you know, with them at all. You know, at one point in time, maybe you guys, because I saw quite the pair, you know, twice here, maybe you guys were perfect for each other. And it was a rainbow on that card too, as well, that I just saw. But I feel like now you're worlds apart. You're worlds apart. And there's some type of change that is coming in, and it's trying to usher in a fresh start for you. But I feel like somebody is just holding on. Like they got a grip on you that is so freaking tight that, God, Libra, you probably can't even breathe. Like, it's crazy. Crazy. I don't know. I feel like, you know, you guys could have had, like, you know, just differences, arguments, you know, occasional fights, and, you know, just things just weren't, you know, in alignment. You got suspended here. So this is a hangman energy, you know, which is, you got perspective that came out here in the beginning, and you got this suspended here. This is just another hangman, you know, type of energy. And that is definitely looking at things, you know, from a different perspective. And I think you're trying to get this person, Libra, to look at, you know, where you guys are going from a different perspective. But I don't think that this person is seeing things as clearly, you know, as you're seeing them right now, because they're still trying to hold on to you. You know, they're not ready to let you go at this time. They're still, you know, I almost feel like when you talk to this person, you be like, look, it's not going anywhere, Libra. I feel like when you tell this person that, they get like, you know, very egotistical, maybe even arrogant. You know, I feel like even a temperament of up and down. Like, you know, when you reject them, they may get nasty somewhat. but then they calm down, because they realize that being nice nasty, really isn't going to work. But I just feel like an energy, just an up and down type of energy here. So let's see what else we have for you. Libra, this person has been around you for a little bit of time here, because I got a bad memory, but I don't know. This just feels, really familiar to me. So I don't know. Maybe it ain't you, but whoever this is for, this person is just refusing to let this cycle end, or it's you refusing to let this end. All right, what else for Libra? Well, damn. Let's get a couple more for Libra. What do we have? All right, there's no. All right, so let's see what we got, y'all. Pardon me. Ooh, this is interesting, right? This is interesting. Sorry, y'all, my legs is falling asleep. Let's see. All right, so we got substances affecting your life. So this person may drink, or you may drink, Libra. We have you're on the right path. Yes, because the universe is forcing you on this path. I mean, you have choices, but I feel like, there is some type of assistance that is coming in for you. But where this relationship is headed, I feel like it's gonna be good for you. We have a long distance trip. So you are separated from this person. There is a separation here. You guys could be separated, physically, separated emotionally, whatever. But there is definitely, a separation. And for some of you, you could have, gone on a trip or something. But I feel like in this reading, this long distance is just, the separation that is between you guys energetically and physically and emotionally, for sure. Oh, shit. We got one more that fell out here. So you got get clarity. You got the clarity already. I do feel like, this is something new. Like, this is a cleansing and a washing away of this old commitment, Libra, and something new ushering in for you. And the reason why these next two cards are interesting to me is because you got a life partner here. A life partner. For some of you, with all these rainbows and whatnot, I do feel like, this could be a same-sex, commitment, in some way, shape, or form. And, and I would like to, reiterate, on you guys that with the World card here, like I said, there is an energy of something ending and wrapping up. But as painful as this may be for someone else, Libra, or as painful as this may be for you, the thing about it is that if you believe in any of this hocus pocus, that, the universe, isn't here, to mess with your emotions, all the time. It's really here to kind of help you grow and to move on to a better place, because it's over here. So whether this is a message that you need to hear that it's over, or someone else needs to hear, maybe you've told them this before, they clearly probably need to hear it again, right? Because I don't feel like they're listening, because I do feel like they're still holding on and struggling with this, because they have a lot of fear. They have fears of being alone. They have fears about who you're going to be in a relationship next. I mean, whoever this is full of fear. I'll be the first one to tell you, they are full of fear. They don't want to see this commitment end. They don't want this to end. They want you to give in, but they don't want to see this connection come to a closure. No, they don't. Okay, what else? Attracted. They're very attracted to you. They're very attracted to you because you're beautiful. You had beauty here earlier. You're beautiful. And this isn't about your physical attraction, because some of you are definitely physically attracted, but they're attracted to you because, this is a learning. This is a twin flame energy, going on here. There it is. Just said that shit. There's your soulmate right there. This is soulmate. That's what I was just saying. Like, I already saw that coming. I mean, it's almost like, we can just like, in the reading right here, you got moving on the bottom of the deck. This relationship is transitioning. All right. Out with the old, in with the new, Libra. This is a 2023 spiritual cleansing for you, right? This is what's, going on here. Let's see what this person has, any words that they need to say to you, Libra. I think they say a lot. I don't think these cards are going to surprise you with any new messages, you know, from them, because I feel like, you know, they probably already bombard you with a lot of messages and the way that they feel and, you know, what they're going through and whatnot. Libra, I forgot to set the timer. God darn it. All right, let me see. What else? All right. We got the passion is too much. You want to know why the passion is too much? Because they're addicted to you. This is one of those, you know, karmics, twin flames, strong connections, can't let you go, can't live without you kind of a thing. I wish I could be a different person. So this person is wishing they could be a different person. Maybe they can if they learn this lesson, right? Maybe they can if they stop drinking, because somebody in here is a little heavy on the spirits there, right? And I'm not talking about the Holy Spirit or the energetic spirits. I'm talking about, you know, the bottle. So, you know, some of them probably could be a different person, but they don't really want to be. I don't think that they feel like there's anything wrong, you know, with the fact of you saying no. I'm done with this. I don't want this. Can we please, you know, just try, you know, move on. They don't want to do that. Got drama here. Person's probably full of drama, probably so much that it's driving you insane. I'm obsessed with you. Will you leave me like the others? So pity party, right? Some of them could be saying like, you know, they don't want to be alone. Are you going to leave me? I don't have nobody. You know, I've been through this before. And it says, I'm afraid to lose you. I told you they was afraid to lose you because they're trapped in fear. I said this. Like, this is not a mystery, and nor do we need the tarot cards, you know, or these oracle cards to kind of tell us this. Like, I know that you're going through this, Libra, and this has to be hard for you because, you know, not only is it, you know, dramatic, but it's probably even traumatizing because I know, you know, Libra, you have a heart, and I know that at some point you were in love with this person, and now you still love this person, but like I said, you're not in love with them anymore. So you don't want to see them suffer, Libra. I know you don't. You don't want to see them suffer, but they're just not understanding and they're not coming to the truth that, you know, this is over. So you got happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. This is a new cycle, Libra, that the universe is trying to usher you into, a place that is going to make you happy, and not even necessarily with somebody else, but, you know, maybe just alone, just doing what you want to do, when you want to do it, how you want to do it. You know, if you want to date 1,000 people, date 1,000 people. You know, just the freedom to be able, you know, to do so. You want this person to let you go because they are draining you. So you got the chaser, for real though. Of course they're chasing you. They're going to continue to chase you. And you have stabbed in the back. So this person feels like, you know, you're turning your back on them. They feel, I mean, they're in a lot of pain, and, you know, and you guys are in separation. So this person, I don't know, because I'm sorry, Libra. You know, I'm really sorry because I just feel an energy of, again, like this person just not letting this in. And again, I know that it's hard for you because you don't want to hurt this person. You don't want this person to suffer, but they're going to keep chasing you. I think they're going to keep chasing you probably until you just start dating somebody else, or you just going to have to be patient, you know, because this person is going through a lot of heartbreak. They're going through a lot of pain because of the separation between the two of you. But what else can we say? I mean, we can probably pull cards on and on and on and on, and it's probably just going to reiterate, you know, on the fact that it's time for you to, you know, to keep going here. It's time for you to move on and start a new cycle of your life, whether doing something else with someone or just doing what you want to do alone, or however, you know, you feel the need. Libra, dang. So we got, you deserve love. You deserve the commitment that you want. That's just that. We got separation, which this we already do. And we have playfulness. So right now, this is time to do you, right? You got retreat. Even though this person wants to come back around again, they're probably reminiscing, throwing those memories out there. Remember when we did this? Remember when we did that? Remember that time we did? Yeah, you remember it all. I know you remember it all, but unfortunately, you know, it's in the past now. You know, your higher self is trying to move on from this, and this person is not letting you go. They're just stuck to you. They're addicted to you. They still smell you, right? Yeah. They looking at them pictures. They pulling out them boxes. They scrolling to their phone. They reposting stuff on Facebook. You know, memories. You know, and things like that. Like, yeah, like they remember in those times when things were great. You know, between the two of you. And as long as they hold on to those memories, the longer it's going to take for them to look at things for what they really are, Libra. So let's get you a couple tarot cards, and we're going to be out, Libra. Thank you so much for visiting. You know, I hope you like and subscribe, share the video if it resonates, or share it with someone you may know. Oh, and that's just way too many. Let's try that again. We ain't taking all of these because we're about to wrap this video up. Okay, what do we have for Libra? Let's just reshuffle them and give them an opportunity, and if any of those want to come back out again, that they shall. Sorry about that, guys, but I didn't set the timer, and I don't want to keep you here for 45 minutes. You know, you're going to fall asleep. All right, let's take that guy. Oh, Libra, you got the world again. I love this card because it's just, I mean, there's so much beauty in this card. Like, look at her. She half-ass naked, right? You know, this is you liberating yourself, feeling free, you know, enjoying yourself, dancing, partying, you know, just really starting over again. You got the world twice. Remember we got it in the beginning? Yeah, we started out with the world and we're ending with this cycle, right? Oh, man, do I really need to pull anything else? Probably not. But let's just see. Universe is trying to change your world. Oh, so pretty. Get the 4 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You need a break from this person. They're stressing you out, right? We got the Fool and we have the Magician. Look at these majors. I mean, the universe is really trying to come in and set you on a course. Like, they're trying to give you this new beginning, but I feel like this person just keeps trying to manifest you back. And that's the thing. Like, it's almost like you're bound here, you know, for some reason. And I know you make the ultimate decision, but shit, you need a break. You need a break. So Libra, nice. Enjoy your freedom. Enjoy the new cycle that is trying to come in for you guys. I will see you in the next video. Thank you for stopping by. Again, like and subscribe. And I'm sending you love, light, and blessings for February, the month of love. Anyway, all right, guys. I will see you next